This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. The construction industry in Jeju continues to contract. The provincial government says it issued permits for 670 buildings last month. They have a combined area of 143,000 square meters, and that's 35% less than in September 2017. The area for residential permits dropped from 110,000 to just 66,000 square meters. Commercial construction fell from 57,000 to 46,000 square meters. Provincial officials expect the trend to continue. The supply of unsold new homes continues to grow, and market sentiment is decidedly bearish. It's not just new construction. The island's land market is also anemic. The province says 54,000 plots covering some 45 million square meters were sold in the first 3 quarters of the year. That's 7.8% fewer plots and 15.9% less land compared to the same period in 2017. Last month was particularly slow. Compared to September 2017, the number of plots sold fell 34% to just 4,800, while the area of land sold plummeted over 60% to 2.7 million square meters. The provincial government says its policies restricting land division, enforcing agricultural use of farming land, and preventing land speculation are having their intended effect. American Brooks Koepka won the second edition of Korea's first regular PGA Tour event. Koepka won the CJ Cup at 9 Bridges with an 8-under 64 on Sunday and a 21-under 267 total. Fellow American Gary Woodland came in second, followed by Ryan Palmer from the U.S. and Rafa Cabrera Bello from Spain, who tied for third. Jeju's own Sunggang shared 29th place with a 6-under 282, while Sung Jae-im shared 41st place with a 4-under 284. The Jeju Tourism Organization has released its top 10 Jeju attractions for the month of November. The list includes Susan-iri Eco Village, where you can enjoy quiet walks, Jeongmul Autumn with its cover of pampas grass, and the Hangpa-duri Secret Garden with its red foliage. This is the 100th anniversary of the anti-Japanese movement at Bokjeongsa Temple, and visitors can also enjoy walks through the fall colors near the temple. Other entries on the JTO list include visits to the island's independent bookstores and dishes based on top shells, a local delicacy. The provincial government and the Jeju Tourism Organization are using J-Detox tour packages to attract more Japanese tourists to the island. J-Detox is a brand focused on health and well-being. It includes food, beauty, and lifestyle products based on Jeju's clean natural resources. The tour packages used those items with Pilates, aromatherapy, natural fabric dyeing, and visits to the Sogipo Forest of Healing. The province and the JTO now plan to promote the trips in earnest in Japan. They recently formed test teams for the programs with Japanese tour planners and the representatives of Japanese travel information websites. Garak Market in Seoul now requires farmers to ship their produce there on pallets. Local cabbage growers say that makes shipments too expensive for them. Joseph Kim reports.
Mr. Kim Soo-han has grown cabbage for 15 years. He has a concern on shipments of the vegetable that begins in December. This year, the Garak Market, the nation's representative public wholesale market, has changed policies on their unloading system. Before the change, cabbages were transported from the island to the market in a shipping container without pallets. Beginning this year, farmers have to put net bags of the vegetable on a pallet for a forklift truck to unload them at Garak Market. This means more trucks are needed and a higher distribution cost incurred.
8피트 컨테이너 실을 때는 한 400개 정도 들어가는데 이제 팔레트 작업하면은 한 250개 정도밖에 안 들어가서 물류비는 같고 컨테이너의 숫자가 덜 들어가서
The Seoul Agro Fisheries and Food Corporation that operates the Garak market says a standardized unloading system is needed for the modernization project of the market facility. The corporation added that the standardized system will make the unloading job easier at the market, and crops shipped from other regions of the nation have already begun to use pallet-based transportation.
여러 가지 측면에서 물류 효율화라든가 또 생산자라든가 소비자까지 가는 과정에 있어서의 어떤 그 모든 부분에 있어서 환경 위생적으로라든가 이 부분에 대해서는 당연히 가야 할 길이죠.
However, the island's cabbage growers opposed the change. They held a press conference last week to speak out against the pallet-based shipment. They estimate that the increased cost would tally 4 billion won annually. They also argue that the Seoul Agro Fisheries and Food Corporation will benefit from the change, while producers will have to bear the burden of higher distribution costs.
유통비용 증가로 농가부채 증가를 조장하며 제주도의 물류 대란을 야기시키는 행동을 중단하라. 중단하라! 중단하라! 중단하라!
About 150 cabbage growers held a protest in Seoul. They are now considering suspending shipments of the crop if their demands are not satisfied. Joseph Kim, KCTV.
Visitors to Marado can enjoy some unique activities on the small island, like musical performances and special photo opportunities. Soak in a multitude of various-hued marigolds and enjoy a number of activities at Sanghyowan's Marigold Festival. Fair skies and highs in the upper teens to lower 20s. Wednesday is shaping up to be a very nice fall day. Here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 14 and the afternoon high 19 degrees. In Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 14 and 21. In Seongsan, the low before lunch will be 13 and the high later on 19 degrees. Across the island in Gosan, temperatures will range from 15 to 19. And the morning low at higher elevations like Songpanak will be 8 and the afternoon high 15 degrees. Taking a look at the marine forecast, winds will be out of the north and northeast at 7 to 11 meters per second, and seas will be relatively calm. And here's a look ahead. That brings us to the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow at the same time. Don't forget to visit us online at eng.kctvjeju.com. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.